sold, right? And the guy looked at me, just bewildered. And I turned to my then girlfriend, who was laughing. I said, what? And she said, well, you just walked to the counter and said to the man, why not enjoy our new lunchtime meal?
Lewis, see, I'm thrilled you're here because I came to driving very late. I was, I think, 38 when I came to drive. I mean, actually, Dara, you were what?
34.
34. Can you drive?
I don't know how to.
You don't know how to?
So
it's a tough crowd, Lewis.
No.
Really?
No, it's possible.
How old were you when you started driving? You were like a child?
Yeah, well, I started go-karting when I was 8.
8?
Yeah, but I probably started driving when I was like 13.
Have you won a prize there? Is that what you got?
Yeah, that was my first race, mate.
How old were you then? That was about 8?
Yeah, that's about 8 then.
Right. And presumably, you know, because parents say to their kids now, you must learn to lose graciously and blah, blah, blah. But your parents must be like, no, you've got to win. Like, you must be really just a vile child if you lost.
Yes.
Really, it was a big crying.
There's lots of footage of me sulking after races. So I'm still not good at losing that, to be honest.
But now you paid to win.
Exactly.
It's different. Obviously, you're very good at the going fast part of driving. That you're excellent at that. But are there areas of driving where you feel less confident? Like,
no.
Like when you're parallel parking, do you think, oh, I hope no one's looking because this will take a while?
No.
You're really good at that.
Yeah, but I just don't drive often.
Do you really?
I have a driving game, so it makes it much easier. Then you don't have to be
Yeah, it would be really easy. Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know how to drive here.
Okay. Now, as I say, I don't know much about Formula 1, so forgive me if any of these questions are slightly wrong.
Yes,
you're doing very well this year. You're third now after Bahrain?
yeah.
Always, part of the audience now.
So, this is your first season with Mercedes.
Yeah.
So, were you expected to do this well?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Because last year they were like a second and a half off, so they were struggling massively last year. And obviously, I came from a good car, knowing I was going to perhaps not such a good car, but I mean, they've just done an incredible job, and the car's quick. So,
but is that the thing? Are you just as good as your car? If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
If someone's in a really fast car and someone's in not such a fast car, I'm guessing the man in a very fast car will win.
Yes.
Yes. So, you're as good as your car?
No, I'm better than my car. But sometimes the car mostly is that people always ask me what percentage is the driving percentage of the car. I mean, people probably say it's like 70-30. You know, the car is a huge player in it. So some people that have a really good car and maybe not so good as a driver, they can still win.
But you were in McLaren for years. So why the move now? What
I
changed?
just want something different, you know. No, honestly,
What the move happened? Mercedes just go, here's a bank.
both offers are those.
Forget Santander. Here's the Bank of Germany.
They're both absolutely fantastic offers. And,
But one was a bit big.
no, honestly. But no, I've been with McLaren since I was 13. And so it was like leaving home,
But
really.
it must be, it sounds like family. Was it weird leaving?
It was very weird. Yeah. And when I called Martin, it was one of the toughest calls I've ever made. But it's just great being somewhere new. And I'm sure you've all experienced it where you go from one office to another or from one job to another. It's just refreshing. It's a new experience, but to communicate with lots of new people. There's about 1,000 people on that team.
Wow.
Which people don't know, just to build 2 cars.
And the new car smell as well. Here's the thing. So, obviously it depends how fast you go, but in general, how long is a Grand Prix race? Like, what is it, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
An hour and 45 minutes usually.
So, does that get boring?
No, at all.
Do you listen to music?
I wish I could.
But no, think about it. That's a long time to be driving, an hour and 45 minutes.
Trust me, you're holding off for dear life the whole way, so...
But are people talking to you?
Yeah. They have radio communication between the garage and years. And it's just constant feedback about, tyre preparation and fuel roads and your lap time, the gap between you and the guy in front, what position you're in, all those kind of things.
But in Malaysia, then, if people are talking to you, how did you end up in the wrong pit stop?
Well, they did.
That's a rookie error.
Yeah. Well, I came into the pits and they call you in and then you could have a pit confirm button. So press a button which says then and I'll come in. And when you come into the pit lane, you get down to the pit speed limiter. And I was looking out for my team and I think I looked down to make a switch change and then I looked up and I just turned in and I went straight to my old team. So I'm so used to it all these years. I guess, you know.
And did they start to run towards the car? Like,
No, they're like, you know, get over there.
Get out of here.
There was like just a moment where you all stood and kind of like, awkward.
But here's the thing about Formula One that I think I would be good at this because the champagne spray, you know the thing you do when you win, and you like it, but you've got to, you're really good at it. Look how well he's very good at directing the champagne spray. There you are. There's another one of you, I think. Oh, look at that. It's excellent. Here you are, Jensen. Almost like a scene from one of your films, Pepper.
I'm so excited.
Do you think, so I've got champagne. Do you think, are you good enough? You better be. Are you good enough that you could, like, direct it into my mouth? You could do it the spray into my mouth. Could you do it? Let me just, I'll open the bottle first and then you can do the shaky bit.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm told, if I do this properly, it should sigh like a satisfied woman. Okay, oh. It does sound like a satisfied woman.
Like a woman trapped in the door.
Okay. So, you know how to, so what do? Do you just shake it? You come in and shake it up? Yeah. Okay, so you stand here and aim it this way. I'll take the jacket off because I don't trust you. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Soaking?
No!
I'm gonna spray it just here first so I don't get it all over you, right? Okay?
Okay. Oh my God.
I can't believe you asked me to do that.
You know, champagne in the eye, really quite stinging. Oh, but delicious. It was
I
nice.
didn't drenched.
No, you didn't actually. No, it was all head work. Well done. Very good. Very, very good. You should win more. That was very good. I'm so jealous. It's like you've cheated on me. I feel refreshed. I got a shower. Right. Now, Pedro Almodovar. That in our cinemas, I am so excited, is the movie.
You look really energetic now.
I know. I'm feeling fresher now.
Your eyes are really red. You look on some 26-hour bender, you're like, I haven't slept in a month. You're like,
Listen, I've seen the movie and it is hilarious. It is such a funny film. And it seems incredible that Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown, that was 25 years ago. This is your first sort of out-and-out comedy since then.
Yeah.
What took so long to come back to pure comedy?
I don't know why. I wanted, but it... I was getting older, you know, and this is so sad. So, perhaps it was because of that my movies became darker and darker with the time, and more somber. Anyway, I have to tell you that I receive many awards. When you are darker, you receive more awards, and when you that's for sure. It's just like that. If you think about directing, try to make dark, very dark movies. Comedies is okay.
Yes. I mean, you say this already.
I know.
This is finished.
Yeah.
It's out next Thursday. It's too late.
But I will also make movies, yeah? Yes, absolutely. Oh, yes. Don't give me your number and all your... So,
Is champagne